Alright guys, what is up? It's Sabbi here and welcome back to another video. Today we have more Black Ops 4 beta gameplay, but unfortunately it's the last day of the beta. It just ended and we just have to wait for the full game now, but there is a Blackout beta coming in September. I can't wait for that. That will show how the game's going to be because the multiplayer is pretty good, but it needs Blackout and Zombies to be a great game in general, so we just have to wait and see for Blackout. But the multiplayer was a success, I would say. There were a lot of problems. The score streaks are not that good. In the trailer they said it was devastating score streaks, but I've used all the score streaks and they're not devastating. None of them are devastating. Besides the Hellstorm, that's like the only score streak that actually works well. But the gun balance is amazing. I actually like most of the guns, and the gun I'm using right now is the MX9, I think it's called, but I just died there. And this is the gun I'm going to use, the Rampart I think it's called. But I've just tested out this gun and it is so good because it just drops people instantly and melts people. It's an assault rifle and the damage is pretty good on it, so this is why it reminds me of kind of like the Man of War, but it is such a good gun. So you'll see in this gameplay I just melt people and I do go 38 and 7 I think, so pretty good score, kill confirmed. Just look how good this gun is. I just instantly kill him. I always use the Recon Specialist because it does give you a lot of score and helps me get the score streaks since they are quite hard to get in this game, but I'm just enjoying using Recon. The other score streaks are alright. The Nomad was the one I used at the start, but the dog got nerfed, which is pretty bad. I don't know why they nerfed it because it was fine the way it was, but they have to do a massive buff to the score streaks. The score streaks need a massive buff. And look at this, I just melt people, just instantly destroy them. Headshots are key in this game because if you get headshots, you're going to instantly destroy the players. But I need to click those dog tags right there. There we go, 100 score. So this sensor dart is just a walking VSAT. I just shoot it anywhere and I'll see anyone in that radar, which is amazing. Just to see where, you know, every guy is. They did nerf the sliding and the jump. Week 2 of the beta, it did feel a bit different from week 1 because when you slide it went pretty far, but now when you slide it's not like Black Ops 3 and you won't go so far. I kinda like it because it keeps the boots on the ground and just feels better for a, you know, a change. And I just got headshotted. That auto spawn thing can get annoying, but it's not really that big of an issue. That guy just grappling right past me, putting on my UAV, so just running back to my spawn. Here we go, throwing down the care package. Let's see what we get. The score streaks I do use is UAV, care package and the Hellstorm, but that's only in this beta because the Hellstorm is the actual only good working kill streak. The Sentry is pretty good as well, but they're all just pretty hard to get and they don't do anything. I had the Strike Team, I got that a few times, and the Strike Team's just so bad. They just run into walls, they camp, and they just get instantly melted. They're just so bad. The Strike Team are probably one of the worst score streaks ever. They have to buff that or just remove it from the game and add like wraps back or something because the wraps were amazing. Even the Chopper Gunner and Attack Dogs, bring them back. We have a attack helicopter in the air. I can hear it going around. I don't think it's ours, but this guy is just going crazy with that war machine. Look at that guy gravity spiking. He just got wrecked. Damn. I've gotten used to the health system now, injecting yourself with the health. I think it's quite, I don't know if it is better, but I just so used to it now that even when I go back to Black Ops 3 and I was playing it during the break between the first week and second week of the beta, I was pressing L1 at the start trying to heal myself, but obviously that is not, you know, it's a different COD from all the other ones. So I do like the changes they made. I don't mind them too much. I thought I was going to hate them, but they suit the game and they feel pretty good. The only problem is this game feels like it's been made last minute because there was rumours that it was meant to be like Overwatch, but I don't really see Overwatch elements at all. It was meant to be like Overwatch Treyarch were making it like a completely different COD. Then when playtesters played the game, they didn't like it at all. So Treyarch had to go back, they had to change the game, and it just feels like they rushed this and made it last second, and this is what they came up with. So they brought stuff from Black Ops 3 into this, and you know, stuff from old games. So that's why the guns look similar to other games. They're just reskins, and the maps are new, but they are bringing back 4 maps: Jungle, Summit, Firing Range, and Slums, I think it is. Even though those maps are really good, it just, you know, seems like they're just bringing stuff from old CODs and putting it all into one game. So maybe the rumors were true about it not being, you know, a COD that was being worked on for 3 years. It just feels like they started off with something, basically finished the game, and it just wasn't the way COD's meant to be, so they had to go back and change it last second, and this is what they came up with. But even though that is the case, Blackout, they've only been working on that for a year, I think, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Then Zombies, Blundell knows what he's doing. That's going to be crazy. Zombies is going to be so good. And there is 4 maps on launch. There is so much content for Zombies, and throughout the year, hopefully it continues. But here we go, look at this Hellstorm. Oh, a 3-piece. I told you the Hellstorm is just amazing. So we're throwing another care package down. Let's see what we get here. Just hitting stuff around because, you know, it takes ages for that care package to get in. But there's someone coming round, and here he is. See, look at this. I just instantly melt him with this gun, and I'm just loving this AR. What do we have here? You know, turning it into a strafe run. The strafe run is pretty good, I'd say. I've not really used it much, but this map is not good for the strafe run because it's mostly indoors and no one really gets killed. I think I only get 1 kill with it. When I hear this plane go past, it just makes so much noise. It's shooting rockets and the machine gun, just shooting everyone down. Even though I hear it and it's so loud, it doesn't get any kills. Maybe that's because I haven't used the strafe run in open maps, or I don't know what the issue is. It just feels like the streaks in this game are not good at all. So there we go, drop shot that guy. Drop shots are just not a thing in this game, but I can live with it. So apparently this game does not have skill-based matchmaking. It's going to be determined with ping, and it's going to be like Black Ops 1, which will be amazing if it is the case, since skill-based matchmaking just ruined COD. You don't want to be in lobbies with sweats and you have to try every single game. You just want to have a fun time, go on some games, just, you know, get high kill streaks, have some fun. So that is why skill-based matchmaking should not be a thing in COD, but unfortunately it is, as you've seen in previous CODs. But apparently they're going back to Black Ops 1 style of matchmaking, and if that's the case, I can't wait to play multiplayer in this game. We'll just have to wait and see if that is actually true. But here we go, it's the last kill. Inject myself. Oh, there we go, victory. Great win, 38-7 I went, as you saw. Let's see this last kill. Oh, he just burns everyone with that flamethrower. This, I've not really used the fire break much, but I feel like when the full game comes out, I'll use more I'll use more specialists. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and don't forget to comment and subscribe. It's been Sabbi, peace.
My homies selling chronic while my partners pushing property. My DJ making them sandwiches so that he can rock with me. My upgrading overtime underappreciated. Damn, I feel the pain. Know that it's under alleviated. Feel like I'm under a microscope. Don't find my particles. So you'll see me pop up in little critical articles.